Why does a car sometimes refuse to turn, and other times it feels like the back end wants to pass the front? Understeer and oversteer look dramatic, but they're just simple physics and limited tire grip. Here's the whole story. Understeer happens when the front tires run out of grip first, so the car goes wider than you want. Oversteer happens when the rear tires run out first, so the car rotates more than you want, like the tail is trying to swing around. Every tire has a limited grip budget. That grip must pay for turning, braking, and accelerating. Ask for too much at once, and something slips. Engineers call this the traction circle. Same idea, there's only so much friction available between rubber and road. Also, tires don't roll exactly where they point. They deform and develop a slip angle, a tiny sideways lean in their motion that creates cornering force. As slip angle increases, grip increases until it peaks. Push beyond that peak, and grip drops fast. That drop is where understeer and oversteer are born. Understeer feels like, I turn the wheel, but the car keeps going straight. Physics-wise, the front tires are spending their grip budget trying to steer, but they're overloaded, maybe from too much speed, too much steering, or too much braking while turning. Oversteer feels like, the rear is getting light, the car wants to rotate. That means the rear tires hit their grip limit first. When the rear can't provide enough sideways force, the back steps outward, and the car yaws more than you intended. Now the big amplifier, weight transfer. Brake, and weight shifts forward, front tires get more load, rears get less. Accelerate, and weight shifts backward. In a turn, weight shifts to the outside wheels. But here's the twist, tires are load sensitive, double the load doesn't give double the grip. So shifting weight can reduce total available grip, and it can change whether the front or rear reaches the limit first. Most street cars are intentionally tuned to mild understeer. Why? Because understeer is usually more stable and easier to recover from. The car tends to straighten out instead of spinning. Manufacturers shape this using suspension geometry, alignment, tire sizes, and stability control, basically nudging the front tires to be the first warning light. Drivetrain matters too. Front-wheel drive cars often understeer because the front tires must steer and pull the car, more jobs, same grip budget. Rear-wheel drive can lean toward oversteer because the rear tires handle power delivery, and adding throttle can eat rear grip. All-wheel drive spreads power, but it doesn't create extra friction. AWD can still understeer if the front tires are overloaded in steering. And don't ignore the boring killers: cold tires, worn tread, wet pavement, gravel, mismatched tire pressures, or just entering a corner too fast. Add abrupt steering, braking mid-corner, or sudden throttle, and you spike the traction budget instantly, front or rear, depending on the load shift and the car's setup. Modern stability control is basically a fast referee. If it senses understeer or oversteer building, it can reduce engine power and gently brake individual wheels to bring the car back toward the intended path. It's not magic, it's just managing yaw and reallocating traction in milliseconds. So understeer and oversteer aren't mysteries, they're what happens when the front or rear tires hit the friction limit first, shaped by slip angle, weight transfer, and how you spend your traction budget. Want the next episode to be why ABS can't beat physics on ice, or how tires make grip in the first place? Pick one.